What's going on, gamers? It's your boy Daily Tactics here, and today we are back with a massive battle. We have 40,000 modern soldiers lined up and ready to defend a mountain pass against 6 million zombies here. Let's go ahead and get right on into this thing. Actually, only 32,000 modern soldiers ended up spawning in. I think some might have gotten deleted due to the water and stuff like that. Actually, some died because of the water, which is kind of crazy. But these modern soldiers have two setups. They have one here and then one way up here. And they're all on guard mode, meaning they will go forward and backwards as they see fit, attacking and retreating as they see fit, if it, was in military terms, I suppose. And it's gonna result in, I think, a massive retreat of both lines towards the middle here and an epic holdout against the zombies that are going to be sandwiching them in. At least that's what I believe will happen. It's yet to be seen, of course, because the battle just ended up getting started here, but I think that would be really cool to end up seeing in this battle. But we'll just have to wait and see a little bit here, baby. Either way, the modern soldiers have a lot of work cut out for them. 6 million zombies is a hefty amount, but of course, these are the strongest ranged units that are not god units in the entire game. So if anyone is going to be able to do this thing, it is definitely these modern soldiers. There's even a little bit of a defensive position back here in this compound and that compound over there where they can end up stationing themselves if things get really hectic on this here battlefield. So that's always good to know that they do have some solid retreat defensive options. Right now it seems like these guys on the left side here of the mountain pass are doing extremely well, actually. I don't think they've had a single death this entire battle. All of these zombies are just getting eviscerated before they even come close to them. I mean, look at this. They're not even, they're like a football field's length away from these modern soldiers right now. They are not even close to these fellas. Yeah, this side is doing exceptionally well. However, this side over here clearly is having a little bit more trouble. Zombies are managing to get right up into their faces, probably taking a few bites in there, doing a little chompy chomp. Probably taking a few swings with their claws. At least I think zombies might have claws, or at least really long, overgrown fingernails. That could still do some effect, I guess, maybe. But yeah, you can see the modern soldiers over here are definitely having more interactions with the zombies, taking damage from the zombies, and a few of them are dying from the zombies. Right now we are up to just about 80 dead modern soldiers on the battlefield. It doesn't seem like a lot, of course, but that number will continue to grow and grow and grow, potentially, especially on this side over here on the right. The right is definitely the biggest troublesome area right now for the modern soldiers. The left I'm not worried about at all, but in a battle like this where there's only two fronts and both sides have enormous amounts of enemies coming towards them, you need both sides to survive, because without the right, the left here will end up getting completely flanked and likely destroyed because their brothers ended up failing them. So it is going to be crucial that both sides manage to survive in this battle. Either way, why don't we go ahead and do our first time lapse here of the battle. I'm thinking right around here would be kind of cool, because you can see the zombies getting right up into the faces of the modern soldiers over here and taking swings at them and stuff like that. Either way, guys, if you do enjoy this video, please be sure to hit that like button. It helps me out a ton in the YouTube algorithm. That's why I always ask for that, just because the more likes, even dislikes, a video gets, the more it gets boosted. So if you really hate a video, actually disliking it potentially helps the video out, which is very weird because it's still considered engagement by YouTube. But that's a little bit of an aside. So I always ask for likes because it really does actually genuinely help the video out. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're working our way towards 500,000 subscribers, hoping to hit it by the end of 2022. And comment down below any situations you guys would like to see in these battles. Either way, actually, in the last minute here, the modern soldiers have pushed forward over this way. Huh. Maybe we need a different position. Maybe down here actually would look pretty cool too. And we can also see up above there as well while we're looking down here. And then we get a broader overview, so if the modern soldiers do creep forward like they just did up there, then we don't have to move the camera. We can just see the whole thing in action. So let's go ahead and do this. 600,000 dead zombies right now and only 101 dead modern soldiers. Let's run it, boys. Alright boys, so after that time lapse we can see actually the front lines has moved all the way up here. The modern soldiers pushing back the zombies, which I didn't think they'd push them back this far. That is fairly impressive right here. And they're continuing to decimate a whole lot of these zombies. They have lost about 3,000 soldiers in this skirmish, and actually they've lost a lot more. They've lost 10,000 in total, I think, which is not good. So they must be losing soldiers from other things. A water river, wink wink, ended up forming right here. I'm just calling it a water river due to demonetization purposes, and I think they lost a lot of soldiers right there. And then down here, no, I don't see any other reason why they might be losing soldiers over here, but look at this. The modern soldiers over here have pushed the zombies all the way back to the gates over here. What the heck? Wow, that is a massive move here from the modern soldiers. Extraordinarily impressive that they've managed to push them all the way back over here. That is unbelievable, quite crazy indeed. Are they over here too? Yeah, modern soldiers all the way over here. They have expanded this front line to the nth degree. This is crazy. I was expecting them to end up getting sort of trapped by the zombies, but instead they are trapping the zombies in the city here, which is really, really funny. I think that could end up turning out for the worst because the modern soldiers are really thinning their lines over here, attacking that city. That could end up being a problem for them in the future, but for now, we'll just let them enjoy the moment. And over here, look at this. There's still so many zombies over here coming up over the hillside to attack these modern soldiers. Hot dang. This is going to end up being a long brawl over here, I think, for this side of the mountain. They definitely have it worse than the other side, for sure. Why don't we go ahead and do an overview time-lapse right here watching this happen, because this is going to be pretty cool, I think, to see. So I'll go ahead and do that right now. Alright, so that time lapse, we end up having to shift positions a bit because the zombies did end up overrunning that right side a good bit. However, during that time, 2.7 million zombies ended up being killed, which is an astronomical amount. That is very high, and there's still good resistance points of the modern soldiers in various places here, though I do assume that they will be going down relatively soon. A number have also backed up to the compound area over here and are starting to defend, although the zombies are full on blitzing them right now. And without those soldiers on the left side over here to help, that's not really happening. It also seems like the left side got pushed back a little bit as well during that time. They definitely overextended on the left. They got way too gutsy. I mean, they went all the way over here. They might have even gone in the compound in some areas. Wait, did they? The last place I see bodies is like around here. So I think they went pretty far, man. The left side went pretty far. Oh, what is happening here? Oh, man, they went out of bounds. They're in the out of bounds area and are fighting in the sky now. This is what happens. This is what you get when you get too ballsy. You stupid, stupid modern soldiers. Either way, there's still 6,200 of them right now, but disaster is definitely kind of striking at the moment here, as they definitely went way too far out and are now paying the dear price for that situation. Still got roaming squads though, engaging in the different zombies, but I do think at this point they're probably gonna take the L here. I think they made too many mistakes, man. They did not fortify in the places that they could have. I think this would have been an easy victory if they just held their position. If they just held their position, I think the modern soldiers win 10 out of 10 times. I think there is very little likelihood that they lose if they didn't move forward, you know? But the fact that they did move forward, they're getting butchered because of that, man. They're getting absolutely decimated due to that decision. That stupid decision. Very silly. Not very intelligent at all. So we will let this go ahead and resolve, I suppose, here. It's resolving very fast. There's only 5,000 modern soldiers left alive now. And once this is resolved, I think we are going to run this back and do it again, except this time we are going to have the modern soldiers on hold move mode just to prove the point that they would have won if they weren't being idiots. I think we have to do that at this point, because I am so sure, and I really hope I don't have to eat my words because I'm saying this. I really hope. Either way, why don't we go ahead and let this run for a while and resolve, and we'll see what ends up happening. Okay, so at this point, everyone's dead on the main battlefield, but all of the rest of the modern soldiers are glitched out of the map now. So this battle is pretty much over. Why don't we go ahead and run it where they are on hold position mode, because it's no fun to watch zombies trickle in outside of the map to fight. That's just weird. So let's go ahead and try this on hold position mode. Alright boys, everyone is now on hold position mode, and we will see if my theory ends up being correct here. So the same number of zombies, 6,032,000 modern soldiers ended up spawning in, and a whole lot of rifle rounds infinitely firing into the zombies that are death charging on forward. Again, I think the most difficult area will be this right side over here, but hopefully with the left side not ending up running forward like idiots, then this side over here might end up doing better as well in the long term here. But you know, we really can't be sure until we run it, baby. So let's go ahead and do a massive time lapse of this huge bird's eye view here and see what happens. I think this should be sick. Already up to 100,000 kills, by the way. Crazy. Alright gamers, so according to my recording software, that was 43 minutes right there of holding out, and they are holding out beautifully. There's only 3.2 million zombies left alive, and they seem to be doing a pretty hard trickle in here against the modern soldiers right now. Not doing too great. The modern soldiers have lost 3,000 soldiers since starting. The zombies personally killing 500 or so of them. But, oh, look at this. Look at this water pool right here. Very cool water pool, guys. Wink, wink. Well, yeah, I think most of those losses for the modern soldiers were probably on this side of the battlefield. But even over here, they're still managing to hold out beautifully. So I hope that time lapse was entertaining. I think we're going to go ahead and let this battle run for a while here. Maybe an hour or two, something like that. And I'll come back and we can check out where we're at. But I have a feeling the zombies are going to be losing this one. Alright boys, so the battle is pretty much over here. Apparently there's 273,000 zombies remaining, but I don't know where they are. There's like a few over here that trickle in every once in a while. But like other than that, I literally don't know where they're coming from. Like, these guys aren't actually firing. It's just a glitch that happens when they've been firing too much and then can't fire. So I think the rest of the zombies are stuck somewhere, but this was very clearly a very successful battle for the modern soldiers. They managed a big fat old dubski here, which is pretty pog. So we're gonna go ahead and end this video here. I hope you guys did enjoy. Please be sure to hit that like button if you did, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below. I will see you on the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.